All right, guys, today I just want to talk a little bit about how to use a drill. Uh, this is a normal 20 volts battery power drill. It looks like this. It's got two speeds. There's speed number one right there. It makes it go really slow like that. And then there's makes it go really, really fast. And then over here we got, see all these numbers. You can see them. There's all these numbers around here. They can rotate this to get to those different numbers. And there's like a little line right here that you have to pick which speed you want, on how fast you want this to rotate. So I usually just leave it on the little, there's one that just shows like a bit right here, like a little picture, like it looks like this bits right here. Let me get one so you can see. It looks more like this. It's like a picture right here, like a little. So they put that so when you try to use this, you know, it would basically, this is where you need to put it when there's like this right here. But necessarily doesn't mean that that's where you use it. Depending on how skilled you are using these, you can make it go slower so you don't go through stuff, because these things are very powerful. This is a 20 volt lithium battery, so it's very powerful, if you can hear. So, but I usually just leave it there, but it can switch it to like different torque. That's what's called. Like, it's not really the speed. The speed is gonna be the same, but the impact, like that, how aggressive it is, depends in these numbers. So if you leave it on a bed space right here, it's got a lot of power. It's got a lot of, it will go through wood really fast. But you also have control. You're the human. This is just a tool. You don't need to go way too crazy on it. But if you're not sure and you're not used to this, I would recommend to put it on a lower power type of number. Just pick a number here that you feel is working better for you. I'm not going to tell you which number is better, but I use it all the way because I'm used to using this. So I just leave it right there. And then this is the battery right here. Some people don't understand how to remove these things. They just push this little thing. Like there's like a little clip looking thing here. If you turn around and push that thing and push the battery, it just comes off like that. And then to put it back, you just shove it back in here and it locks. And how it works. There it is. And I always leave mine on speed number 2, but you can put it here and leave it here, because then it goes much slower, not too aggressive. So, but I like aggressive because that's just how I am. And I can control the speed by how you push it here. So if you push it all the way in, it does really crazy like that. But if you push it gently like that, it can control how fast it goes, like that. And then there's a forward speed, and then there's a reverse. And there's an arrow right here on the side that shows you backwards. And then on the other side, it shows you forward. That's how you know if you're drilling inside something, you have to put it on the forward, because that's how the thing will rotate clockwise. And then the reverse will be this way. So then you start going the other way around. You can see, like that. If I move it forward, it goes clockwise. If I move it reverse, it goes that way. You can see. I hope that's making a lot of sense. All right, so now let's try. Let me show you guys how to put bits on these things. We're gonna start with like these things right here, screwdrivers. You can put a screwdriver on this. Right now it's open right here, and to open right here, to be able to hold this, you do reverse. You put on a reverse, the arrow that's going backwards. Then this opening here will open and get bigger and bigger, depending on what size of bit you want to use. So let's say we're trying to use this one right here. Now it's way too open. If I put it right here, it's just loose. It's just gonna fall like that. So to be able to get it here to hold, you have to put it in here, and then you turn it to forward, and then you hold it a little bit, and your other part of the hand is holding this part of the drill, and you just gently hold it, and then it locks. So once you lock, you can just tighten it like that, and now it's tight. So now if I go forward, if I go backwards, it won't unscrew this. If I can even do this, reversing it, and forward is still there. And to remove it, it's the same idea too. You just go back to reverse, and then you hold it a little bit here, and you loosen it up, and you can actually just unloosen it like that and remove this. It's pretty simple. Same idea with this type of things too. This to make holes in the drywall or to make a hole in the wood. You put it in here and hold it a little bit, go forward, and you hold it just a little bit gently. Don't go too fast. Just push this little gear right here softly while you're going forward. And then you just see it is locking right now. Once it holds it just a little bit like this, you don't even have to push the forward button. You can just tighten it. And then you hear like a little click and it's locked. So now it's on there. It will not fall. If I reverse, it will not unlock because it's already locked in it. To take it off, the same idea. You go reverse, and then you just hold it gentle. And you don't even have to do it. You can just hold it and just do that. Or you can just put it in the middle. Like this. These two little things can go on the other side. It can pop on this side, and then you can pop the other side. And if you don't want to do that, you can just put it in a neutral position like that. Like you'll be right in the middle. They all look like it's in the middle. And you can undo this that way. And you can also put it in and just lock it while it's in the middle like that. And then you hear like a little click and it's locked. I hope that's making sense to somebody. And then usually when you buy like a product or something, or you want to hang a frame on the wall, or like all kinds of things, they come with instructions, and they'll tell you like to be able to make a hole on the wall and put an anchor on the wall. Or if you want to find a stud, they'll tell you to find a different size of this thing, this little bits right here. These bits right here, there's all different sizes. They have numbers. They have like 1/16, 5/64, 3/32, 7/64, 1/8, an eighth, 9/64, 5/32, and then if you come here, you have 3/8, 5/16, a quarter, and then a quarter, and then 3/16. And these things are different when you buy them. Some of them are not going to have this type of numbers. They're going to have all different numbers. So depending on what you need, you get one of those. So then if they tell you to get a 1/4 inch, then you're just going to go here and find what a 1/4 inch looks, and you get that bit. They tell you to get 1/8 of an inch. It's this one right here that I just took out. And then you always have to to be able to get a screw into a wood, you find the screw that you want to put in and try to match it up with the bit that you want to make a hole with. And just usually try to get a little bit, not the same exact size, but you just basically eyeball it. This one looks a little bigger, but I think it might work. It looks a little bigger than the screw itself. So I'll probably go a little bit down. That way when I screw the screw, it has some meat to hold on. So I'll go with this one here. It's a little super close, but no same size. So this is the one that I will use to make a hole. And then I'll put this screw into the wood, and it will hold through. All right, that makes sense? And it's the same case with the bigger the screw, you try to match it up. So this is a big one right here. I'll probably use, if I was to put that in something, I'll probably use something this size. And this is 3/16. This is a little bigger, so I'll probably try to get a smaller one. Now that one looks bigger too. So I will probably use something like this. I don't know if this makes sense. It's pretty close to this size. You know, you guys experts out there, you probably can tell us how you guys do this, but this is how I do. I just eyeball it. I don't know if there's any, like a trick, or if you have any tricks and that I don't know, just let me know. Just eyeball it. If it's closer to the size of the screw, that's the bit I use. All right. And so there's this one here. This is just a regular drill, and I like this DeWalt. This is a brushless 20 volts DeWalt, and then you have that. So that's mostly for using this type of bits. But then you have this impact driver. This is way more powerful than this, even though it's the same batteries, but it's got more. You really can control how much power you're giving into the screw. So it's the same idea, but these ones are easy. You can't use this one in this one, because this one it's got like a locking mechanism like this. On a screwdriver, it's got like this little indent. If you try to put this here, there's no like anything to hold it. It will not work. But you can buy some of this that looks like this in the end. So you have this here, and then up on this in the back here has like this little contraption right here. So then you don't have to worry about using this. You can just use this at all time, because your bits also have this little thing here. They go into like a little contraption like this, and they look like this. So then you just put it in like that. And this one you don't have to do anything on it. Only to remove it, you push this, you pull it forward, and this comes out. To put it in, you just basically put it in, and it locks, and you're good to go. To remove it, you pull it forward, and you pull it out. Pull it like that, it locks. To remove it, you push this locking thing, and you take your screwdriver out. And that's how these things work. And then if you hit to drill something, you just take a screw like that and put it in the wall, and you just push forward. To remove the screw, you push it like this, reverse, and you reverse it, and you remove it out. And that's how you use a screwdriver. Now let me show you also this is the charger. You always have to be charging this, because sometimes you'll be in the middle of something and they die. So if you plug this in here, the charger is the same. It's the same idea how you put it back in here. You just put it and it locks in like that. It's got the same type of configuration, right? So you remove it, it's the same idea, and you put it back, and it locks. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you still need more explanation how to use this, and I will help you out. Especially for the ladies, I grew up not using this type of stuff. Even some guys, it's not just ladies. There's a lot of guys that don't even know how to use this stuff. So let me know. Comment on there and ask me questions. Thank you. Hope that helps.